Hear ye, and welcome to the Abraham Drinking Podcast, the number one listener show in Lake County. We are coming to you live from the Lincoln Lounge right here in Mentor, Ohio. This is a show where we will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering anything and everything. From beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can find us on all listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. As always, I'm the sexy Gretzky George Gresko. I'm alongside Squirt Scooter, Big Booted Judy the Wild Man, Edward Scully, the Yeater of Worlds, Chris Rustivo.
He didn't even say anything. He just sat there.
He just said, "Oh, okay."
I have finger pistols.
He's finger
He just said, "Bang bang,
maybe he's finger banging girls today.
bang bang."
All right,
Did you ever see that South Park episode when they sang the "I want to finger bang bang you into the night"?
No,
You never seen that
No,
episode?
I haven't seen that one.
I know you've probably seen that.
I love that. Cartman made up the song "I want to finger bang you." Never seen that. Oh my! You
Must
guys
be a
got
newer one.
you got to watch that episode.
I'm gonna. Say,
What is South Park on now, streaming wise?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if it's still
Yeah.
on Comedy Central.
Well, that would be Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
then,
Paramount Plus,
right?
yeah, yep.
So okay, I can look and see if I can find it.
Dude, that finger bang episode. He started a boy band,
Okay.
and the song was called "Finger Bang." I want to finger bang bang
I
you
still
into
love.
the
I
night.
still love that when they're like, "Come on, man, just pick up the bass. You're black. You can play it." It's like not all black people can play the
Yeah.
bass. Just play the bass.
Is that when
I
he
just had to
wanted,
go in and it's like, all right, I guess I can play the bass.
Is that when he was trying to get the platinum record before Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
I
So,
am,
what
I
is
am
that
not a
character-
huge South Park guy, so half the times when you guys talk about South Park, I have absolutely zero clue
They
what the fuck you're
got, they
talking
got
about.
a lot of good episodes. They got some bad ones, but it's
Yeah.
That's how the show goes.
How can you not watch South Park?
I heard a while back that they did a last season for Family Guy, but they brought it back for another like 3 to 5 seasons.
No shit, really?
Yeah, I was like, thank God. I was like, I prefer Family Guy over South Park.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
And I was just like, what? How could you cancel Family Guy? It's been
I don't
around.
know. That's a tough one.
Peter's
I
fucking
watch-
awesome.
I really don't watch.
Stewie, Brian, that
Yeah.
combo when they do those episodes are fucking hilarious.
I really don't watch either of them.
Mm.
But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick South Park.
No,
All right,
fuck, Family Guy's fucking
so you have
awesome.
American Dad, Simpsons, Family Guy.
I didn't like the Simpsons.
South Park. Archer isn't on anymore. I would
Nah.
say Archer because Archer was in that time frame. Like of those 5, which is the best?
I'm gonna pick Family Guy.
I would go South Park just because that's the one I know.
Okay, I go Family Guy.
I'd go Family Guy.
There's not a lot of really funny like American Dad episodes, but there's a lot of good funny Family Guy episodes.
Well, Ed, how's it hanging on this lovely Monday?
I don't fucking know.
You
I
don't-
just
you
keep
don't
playing.
fucking know?
I just
You go golfing today?
nope.
No?
I wore this because it was hot out and I had to do things outside.
I figured you golfing today. It was like 78
I
degrees.
know. I was thinking about going to the range, and then I'm like, fuck. I just got sucked into my video game, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
You
He
play a
told-
video game on 80-degree day?
He told me that today, right as he got here
Yeah.
today. He goes, I almost went to the range, but I played video games all day.
So, I've been playing Black Myth Wukong. Oh my god, is that game fun?
I've never even heard of that.
It was one of the hardest games of the year when it came out.
No idea what that means. Chris, how are you?
Doing good.
Love your shirt. Nice little teal color. She's my soulmate.
I love this color.
Chris gets a
What's
girlfriend and it finally says she's my soulmate.
When I say I have a girlfriend, I have an old lady.
She's got
That's what I call her,
not
my
an
old
old
lady.
lady.
No,
That's
it's
what
a
I call her.
lady friend.
No, I call her
Instead
my
of
old lady.
girlfriend.
I call her my old lady
See,
because
if
she's older than me.
at your age,
She's really older
if
than
it's
me.
a girlfriend, then you're going to be in trouble like Mark Johnson is.
No, she's
All
not
right?
my girlfriend.
Yeah, did you,
She's just.
did you hear about the weatherman, Mark Johnson? Something he got fired after 33 years, and they haven't said what it's for.
Yeah. There's
Really?
speculation that it's some, like, talking to a high schooler shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Hope she's 18.
We're going to find out.
I fucking loved Mark Johnson. And now this came out where they fired him. I'm like,
I
and it was for ethical reasons,
I
which
met-
is really bad then because ABC does not tolerate that shit.
I met Mark Johnson in Geneva on the Lake one time because he was down there doing some kind of reporting. I think I told you this last week. And we started tweeting at him. We're in Geneva on the Lake because we went around a camping trip. And he actually met us at the outside karaoke place. We all met him. We all had a picture with him.
That's awesome. He
Yeah.
came
How
in.
old is Mark Johnson? He's got to be.
He's got to be at my dad's age. I
Yeah.
think 60s.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think
Or
he's
50s?
60. I don't know.
Hey, let's see.
Depends on when he started.
But is it true he's hooking up with like a younger
I don't-
girl?
There's
There's
no
no
news out.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I heard this as speculation from my one manager. I don't think she's the most credible source in the world, so I'm going to refrain from anything else.
But it does say, though, that it was an abrupt... Something happened after 33 years, so I don't know.
Watch it not even be true.
Who knows? Let me get through a few announcements here. First time... Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Of course.
Of course.
I fucking did all this before. I do this... I practice all this before, make sure everything works.
Are you nervous today?
Am I nervous?
Yeah, you nervous?
What am I nervous about?
Oh, I know why you're nervous, but I won't say it on the air.
Yeah, he's either 50 or 60.
I
There's
have-
no correct data on his age from what AI generated.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry for letting you wait. Midget wrestling is officially coming back to Willoughby.
Whoa.
What?
Micro wrestling. Micro people.
It's Midget Mayhem, though,
All right, well, fuck it. Why even put micro on there?
because that's the name of their promotion.
What do you think they prefer to be called? Short?
They really don't.
Midgets?
They really don't care
Dwarfs?
about midgets.
Oompa Loompas?
They don't care about that, to be honest. It's like calling a white person cracker.
So when you're that short, if you read a short story, is it a novel?
It's a novel. Is that one like Mr. T over there, dude? I like that.
Jimmy said, Jimmy Ward's listening, and he
Nice. Look,
said
Jimmy.
he's 58 and from Ashtabula.
58. All right, thank you, Jimmy. I really...
But
All right, so
how-
Jimmy
what-
must have heard the news too. Then see, this shit's going around. I asked someone, bartender Tiffany, and that girl can be really dumb at times. Love you, Tiffany, but girl, come on. And I'm like, do you know who Mark Johnson is? And she's like, no, I don't fucking know who that is. I'm like, meteorologist. He's like, it ain't Dick Goddard, so it doesn't matter. And she just started yelling in the place, like, if you don't know who Dick Goddard is, you can leave this bar. And I'm just standing there like, what the fuck did I start?
All right, let me get through this announcement. Midget Mayhem Professional Wrestling is coming back to Willoughby, Ohio, Saturday, June 7th. Be ready for the smallest big show of the summer. This is their promotion writing, not mine. Tricky Tortoise Brewing Company is going to be jam-packed in downtown Willoughby. Doors open at 7:30 p.m. The show will start at 9 p.m. The Abraham Drinking Podcast will be on ringside commentary. A few of us at least, not Ed.
No, come on, man. I can wing it.
Tickets are
Let me wing it.
Tickets are on sale now and will sell out, so get your tickets as soon as you possibly can. This will be a lot of fun.
I know two people that
Do
will be
I get to get
commentating.
in free then?
Yeah, we all get in for free, yes.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I'm going to give you a job to do.
Okay, cool. As
We'll
long
have
as I can
something-
participate.
We'll have something for you to do.
You have something for you.
If I'm getting you beers all day, you better tip me out, motherfucker.
So you sell some T-shirts.
Nah, he can't drink and get drunk during this comedy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
Well, now
he
this...
can.
Now,
He cannot
now,
get drunk during this.
For this-
he cannot.
For this, you can drink. This is a lot of fun. This is mayhem. It's fucking mayhem from the first
I'm
bell
not,
to the
obviously
last.
I don't drink,
No
but
bullshit. You were a little tipsy last week there, pal, with the margaritas.
I was not.
Once again, he
Oh,
doesn't drink. All right, and when I say drink, I mean drink.
But this is going to
Not
be fun
drink.
for
He
us.
has,
mean,
he has a
drink.
drink.
I don't drink. This
No,
is
he
gonna,
drank.
No, that's what when you do drink. That's what I have a drink.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause I drink.
he'll have
And I'm a sour.
he'll have a cocktail.
Have an
all right?
Aberasado.
He's that guy. He'll have a cocktail,
Aberasado.
but he doesn't drink. All right.
Hey, it will be fun because we know all the wrestling moves.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to
Absolutely.
be fun.
That's why it'd be fun if I could help, because I don't know any of the wrestling moves.
No.
Do you know how funny that would be?
You know, we commentated with Marcus last time, and Marcus, the whole time, he's just like, "Ah!" "Oh, oh!" and he ruined the whole commentary
right,
because
that's
he
fair.
was like, "Ah!" every 2 seconds.
It's gonna be great.
What if
No,
I
it's-
what if I studied up? You could quiz me next week.
And I told you to study up for the comedy show, and you got fucking destroyed and didn't remember the comics' names.
I didn't wanna.
So, no.
That's
But yes,
different.
get your tickets. They are on sale now. Micro Wrestling All-Stars will be here in just a few weeks on June
Am I
7th.
hosting the comedy show again?
No.
Why not?
And then the week after that, June 14th, we have our Let's Get Tank pub crawl that will be here just before you know it. $25 to attend. All you can really drink, and it's a fucking shit show. It's going to be a great time. We're going to get Chris all fucked up on Amarillo Sours.
Armadillo sours?
I think it's Armarillo.
No, it's amaretto.
Amaretto? Oh,
Amaretto.
It all say it fast. It sounds the same.
You have one of those, you'll be drinking those forever. They're so good.
Get an Aperol lemonade too.
But yeah, we're a little. Actually, 2 days. Tomorrow or the day after, we're exactly 1 month away from the bar crawl.
2 days after today.
You'll get a T-shirt, food and drink specials, opportunities to win gift cards throughout the day. So join us for a very eventful day. You need to sign up by June 6th to guarantee yourself a T-shirt, though. So make sure you sign up
By June what?
June 6th, which is the week
6th.
before,
Okay.
to guarantee yourself a T-shirt. I'll make a few extra T-shirts just to be safe. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, I thought we had a comment. Well, gentlemen, we ready to get into this show?
Wait,
Yeah.
is there anything we want to talk about first? Anything on your mind today, Chris?
Let's talk about the fun you had on Saturday.
So yeah, I DJ'd
Yeah,
a
talk
bar
about
mitzvah. Chris came
Yeah.
up. You should have stayed because I had so much food I could have brought home.
Dude, that food.
Why did you hit me up?
Listen, whatever, that food was fucking great.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
Chicken
good.
wings or chicken with fat or Turkey Torres chicken wings. There was a bunch that I took home.
It was
I filled
good.
up
Why
one, but I ate
did-
it. I ate it for lunch yesterday.
Why did you not message me?
I was mad though. By the time I filled up
I-
a to-go, that really good crispy chicken was gone.
Oh, was it?
I had to get the stuff with the gravy.
Oh, you did?
It was good though. But yeah, I DJ'd a bar mitzvah.
Aw.
First time I've DJ'd a bar mitzvah. There was people getting lifted on chairs. It was a hell of a
Yeah.
time. It was a good time.
I saw
But-
videos.
The greatest part is is when we played Footloose in the circle, and
Yeah.
that little baby was like in.
Yeah,
like,
he was doing a circle dance. Like,
we had they formed a circle when we played Footloose, and this baby was just like in the middle of the circle, crawling around, going like back and forth, like he knew what he was fucking doing, and took the fucking circle over.
and
It was great.
the same baby was trying to steal Honest Abe the whole damn
Yeah,
night.
he did.
He came up and grabbed Honest Abe right off my DJ table.
Like 4 times, and the mom had to bring him back.
Yep.
It was good.
At one point, I'm like, no, he's fine. I thought the mom was taking him, like saying he could have kept him. And I'm like, no, make sure. And then mom finally put.
And then
Honest
this
Abe
one
back on the
kid,
table.
and then this one kid kept coming
He's
up.
fine.
outside.
This one kid kept coming up and was like, hit the fog machine, and then he would just stand there and let the fog go like right into him. It was fucking
Yeah, there
great.
was kids
You
like
gotta
taking
go.
selfies.
You gotta go, Grizzly.
No, he's getting his.
He's getting his
TV
show
time.
He's getting his
Well, you
popularity
gotta
time.
look at the camera.
But it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a
It
lot
was a
of fun.
good group. But all right, let's get into the first story, shall we? And this is kind of a callback from last week. So this is the lady that had sex with the guy in the morgue.
corpse.
In the morgue, from the morgue. Yes.
Oh, you got a news update finally.
I have a really funny update. So last week we talked about
so much hair.
the morguer who had sex with a dead guy and had his
Out
baby.
of my face.
Well, there's more to this story and an
Yeah.
update because there was a comment, because this clip is going viral from us from last week. There was a comment that said, check out the rest of the
Wet.
story, and he sent me the link. So I went to the link, and this is the link. So Samantha Cornett, the 26-year-old morgue worker who had sex with a dead guy and had his baby, is now coming after the dead man's family for child support.
Yeah!
Oh my fucking god!
America!
Yep. And this is the girl's mugshot after, like, oh, it all went down.
How that can't even be fucking possible.
Oh, it's
No,
possible.
It is possible.
How can it even do? If any judge looks at this case and was like, "Let's roll," he's an idiot. Like, this is thrown away. How can you even go after a family for that? Like,
But listen, it happens because there's been times that someone has died, and then they come after the person's parents for the child support.
But she raped him.
No, it's not rape if it's dead.
What?
Sorry, it's not rape if it's dead.
Okay, but
Honestly,
under
I
his-
feel like it's basically bestiality at that point.
I still don't understand how you can bust a nut when you're dead.
It is a involuntary response. It's like the snakes that get.
Oh my God, we're here going with the
yeah, I'm
fucking
gonna
snakes
do that.
again.
That's the best analogy I got. There's a. We already covered this. I don't want to have to repeat.
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. But I
is the
still don't
child
understand.
support story. Though.
I know, but I still don't understand.
This is second. This is.
But I still don't
story.
understand how she can even do that. Like, I don't understand how this is even fucking possible in today's
sorry.
world.
Do you not understand the gall of this bitch? Like
I know that, but I don't understand like how even a lawyer can even look at this, or a court could be like, oh, let me see, reading this. Oh, she fucked a dead guy, and
is
he
she
was
in
dead,
prison?
and now
She did
she's
some
pregnant.
kind of jail time, but she's like the legal guardian, I believe, after reading that child support story.
But what I'm saying is, like, when somebody in court or a lawyer or a judge or a prosecutor, anybody's reading this fucking story and is like reading this, and she's like, and they're like, oh, she fucked a dead guy, and now she's going after the family.
You know, I have a
like this like we can't do this.
We should get fucking Josephine on here because
No.
she's a lawyer.
Oh, she is a lawyer.
And that would be a nice perspective where, like, I'm very curious on this. There's certain things where, like, if you get charged with one thing, it's a separate issue. Like, she fucked a corpse, that's necromancy. Not necromancy, it's summoning dead people. Whatever the fuck it is.
Necrophilia.
Yeah, so for necrophilia, there is a charge on that. Defiling a corpse, right? But there are some times when you have a jury, and they're supposed to ignore previous charges for a case.
Correct.
So I'm curious if like they're not allowed to bring up or look at it as a matter of what she did to have the baby, which was fucking a dead guy, and it's just about the child and the parents, the baby daddy's parents. Oh, that sounds so weird to say for a dead guy.
Yeah.
And then just it will be looked at like that solely. Child support hearing, the issue of her fucking a corpse in the past won't matter, so it will just proceed like a normal case, and that's weird.
Well, I hope the
not.
parents are like, well, I like rebuttal and be like, I want her to see a psychiatrist and everything she did, and brings that all in. I can't even believe in today's world,
I feel like
in
she needs
society,
a pap smear so she
like,
doesn't have one of those viruses.
See,
the
that's
other
the
guy
problem in
got.
today's society. Like, this is what goes on, and it's a waste of time. And
But the thing is, the lawyers will pick up this case because they think it's a game and how to get her off and get the child support for
She
her.
better have
The
a
lawyers
good
think that
fucking
way,
lawyer.
dude. They're like, how can I take this case and win?
yeah, I get that.
100%. Like, they're fucking weirdos, man.
That's fucked up. This
Crazy, right? So
fucked
it's
up.
just a fucked up whole story.
So basically, what we need to do, honestly, we need to follow this to see, like, what the next step is.
if she wins the case,
Or no, if it goes to court and
it's going to court.
Oh, yeah,
well, no,
for
like
sure
what the
does.
next step is. Like, is there like a hearing and everything like that?
I have
We
her
need to-
name and
You know what?
stuff. So
Speaking
to
of
fi-
courts, this is a little bit of a sidestep.
I'm gonna scroll off
Uh,
this. All right, go ahead.
Is there any news on the Diddy case? I heard there's no media, no paparazzi at all, so it's been very low profile.
Really? I saw it on the news the other day.
No, but like they're not they're not like when everything's going on. They're not supposed
There's
to have
not like
cameras in there.
cameras in there.
There's not supposed to be. I heard.
I figured this case would be just like the Johnny Depp case.
Oh, I wish.
Is what I think it would have been
God,
like.
I wish. I love the
No.
Johnny Depp case.
Oh,
It was hilarious.
I watched that, and then I even watched the whole documentary on
Dude,
it.
she shit in the pool and said, "Hey, look, a fish." And it's like all the fish are
She
CGI'd
shit in the pool and on their bed.
on their
Yeah,
bed.
yeah,
And
on
she
their bed.
blamed the dog. How dare you?
Yeah.
And it was a tiny dog. It's not like it's fucking grizzly. All right, this is a monster. Dump on the pillow.
We had a comment, but I'm not sure what she's talking about. She said, this is from Shelly. She said, "Ella, you said get off her." I'm not sure what that is responding to.
Did I say God? I don't think I did.
I don't know. That's just
I don't
your
know.
comment. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about,
You know,
Shelley.
we can't respond to all comments and questions. It's just, we just don't have the time.
Get off her.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I know. I feel like I would have said anything. It would have been get off him, girl.
No, her comment says, LOL, you said get off her. So I don't know what she's referring to.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, Shelley, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Glad you enjoyed the comment we don't remember.
Maybe Ed said get off of her instead of get off of him.
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
All right, this is just story time. I didn't have a picture or anything to go with it.
Story time.
So I have an interesting dating story.
Ooh, I like dating stories.
This is an interesting one.
All right, dating advice with Chris for Steve-O. Coming right up.
All right, here we go. Joan Brown went on a date. It didn't even say an age of her. During the date, she told the man she started doing an OnlyFans for a little extra money. The man was disgusted and walked out on the girl, completely in the middle of the date. Later that night, he searched for her OnlyFans, subscribed to it, and screenshotted the photos and then sent the photos to her mother. What's funny is the mother is the one that set them up in the first place.
Oh!
Got him. Chris?
Are you serious?
All right, wait. First
True
question.
story.
I have a first question for Chris. Would you ever date an OnlyFans girl?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Me neither. I don't know.
Would you?
Yeah,
Ed would date any girl.
if I like them. I'm very picky though, so that's a different problem.
Ed needs to get a girlfriend first.
Yeah. Amen, brother.
So,
He said,
why
"Amen,
would
brother."
you, like, why would you even invest your time on a girl like that? Like, you don't think, like, if some guys were offering her a couple, $300-400 to hit it, like, she wouldn't go do it?
I don't like it. I don't want anybody seeing the girl that I'm with naked.
Correct.
Like, that's just weird to me. I'm like, hell no. Hell to the no.
Like, you would have 100% trust in that female? So you can't even answer that.
Oh, you're talking to me. Sorry, zoned out. I'm ticking.
Like, would you
She's
trust
really-
that girl
she's
100%?
She's ripping her butt cheeks on.
If I
in
get
front of
20%,
video.
Yeah. I mean,
You get 20,
if you get 20%. But honestly, would
is
you...
she buying me golf clubs? Because I'm gonna be like, girl, fuck, go get it, Ray.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of
you know
shit.
what? No.
Is she paying for
No,
my
he
tea time?
does. Ed gets jealous.
Oh.
Bullshit. He would not date an
I
OnlyFans girl.
I get so jealous.
I
It's
know he would
bad.
not date that. He's full
No,
of
he's
shit.
full of shit.
He's so full of shit.
See, I'm like you.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty Slovenian. I feel like the monetary policy in me would supersede the jealousy emotion part.
I
of
couldn't do it because
don't
first of all,
know.
it's a trust thing, and like you said, George, like other dudes looking at her, because you know if she's on there for money, and if there's like a high profile guy that's like into her and offers her cash for sex,
Yeah.
and it's like high dollars amount, you know she's gonna fucking do it.
Was it Lana Rhodes recently said that she wants her videos taken down? There was interviews of her like crying about because like she made a successful career after doing porn and real estate. So she has a whole separate career aside from pornography, and now she wants them removed because she regrets the choices she made in the past, and she's been to therapy and she was talking.
She's probably
about,
a billionaire because of it.
I know that's where I'm also like
Go fuck yourself.
you should rationalize it at that point that because you took those steps, though, to start your financial well-being early enough, even if it was through porn, to make yourself successful later on in a different career is still because of porn.
Correct.
Like, and you shouldn't hate yourself for that. That honestly, it's a good move. If you were talking about well-being financially.
She had good moves.
Oh yeah, but I'm
I
gonna
think I've only
say
seen like one video of her.
she's never gonna probably find a guy that will ever trust her in life.
Dilbert was here. He'd be Dilbert style.
Maybe doing Dilbert style. She's just probably never gonna find true love or a guy that's gonna ever respect her 100%.
Oh, there's definitely somebody out there.
And he's a fucking simp.
No, they're autistic.
He's just a fucking simp. So that's why. That's why she wants the videos.
Yeah, point
down.
to me. Yeah, great.
The guy would be like, "You ever do porn?" She'd be like, "Oh no, never did."
Yeah.
That's why she wants fucking videos down, bro. Can't change a hoe into a fucking housewife, man. Bottom fucking line. Too Short said it.
Man,
You gotta live by it.
man, I just see like stat bars on you for judgmentalism.
Well, you can't.
Like,
You can't change a hoe into a housewife, dude.
I don't think if it's a job, I don't want to say that they're a hoe.
They're a hoe.
They're in the industry, but that doesn't mean
in the industry. How for show?
So I would make
You
a
can't-
great fucking manager for these girls. All right,
Can't
I'd
change
be
a hoe
like,
into a housewife.
No, you wouldn't. Your ADHD would kick in. There'd be like a girl butt naked walk in front of you, and another one. You'd be like, "Oh, there goes another one." Oh, oh.
I break my neck, turn my head like an owl.
Hey,
Oh.
just remember-
Sorry, I think I read that wrong for Shelly. She said the chick that did the dead guy, lawyers trying to get her off. Too late, joke's over, she said.
Okay, all right, got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, she got off all right.
I wonder
man.
what the mom. I wonder if the mom knew that girl was doing OnlyFans. And this story.
I don't think so.
You know what? I'm gonna say
Does any family know that their daughter does OnlyFans?
yes.
I mean, who
Think-
knows?
Didn't we have a story about Mark? Answer
Hold
it.
on,
We have Mark.
We have a call in. Yes, Marcus.
Are you live yet?
We are live. We're about to do your story that you sent me.
Oh, well, I got a joke for you, so call me when you're done with the podcast.
Do you want to tell us the joke right now? Live on the show?
I can.
You're in the microphone. We hear you.
Yeah, that way nobody can steal it from you.
How we doing, guys? All right, we got Marker. That was good. So a guy walks into a bar. He orders 15 shots of the finest whiskey that bar has. Bartender
Okay.
pours the 15 shots. He goes, what's the occasion? The guy's like, oh, I'm celebrating my first blowjob. The bartender's like, well, hell, let me pour you a 16th. And the guy's like, thanks, man, but I don't even think the 16th shot's going to get the taste out of my mouth.
That's funny.
That's a good one. That's a good
Enjoy
one.
the podcast, boys.
All right, we'll talk to you later, bro.
Take care, bud.
That was Mark Larkey and a call-in, which we're going to figure out call-ins here eventually. But,
I would love to know if the mom knew and how the daughter reacted to this story after he fucking left.
yeah.
So if you were on a date, honestly, and the girl told you,
I would not get up and leave.
you wouldn't get up and leave.
I would probably, wait and probably not talk to her, and I'd be like, probably...
Would you make her split the bill with you?
Oh, I'd ask if she can cover the tab. No, I'm kidding. And
No, I don't
I'd be
know.
like, I got dessert at the next place.
It would definitely change the momentum of the date.
How
for
good
shit.
is the blowjob after the date?
Was it 16 shots you need to get out of your mouth? Good.
Would you hook up with her on the date knowing you would ever talk to her again?
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. Just that one hit and quit.
Hit
Maybe.
and quit?
Maybe.
Oh, you would totally. What are you talking about?
He said you would totally
I
do it.
know you. You do not give a fuck. You're like, me so horny.
Yeah.
and then be like, dude, he literally, I was trying to leave. I want to say bye.
And you know what I would say?
And he rushed me out because he thought he could get lucky with this girl after hanging out with him at karaoke night. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna fuck it up because you try too hard. I didn't say that to you, but I was like, all right, this ain't gonna work out anyways.
See,
I was like, you're lucky you didn't piss me off, or I would have said something just to cock block you.
that's where the four
I
Fs.
thought for sure. Hold on, I know what you're gonna say, but I thought for sure you were gonna say the long lines of "Me so horny, I'm gonna put her to sleep."
Oh no, I'm not. I will never say that.
See, like I said, that's where the four Fs come in. Find them, finger them, fuck them, forget them. And you could watch Saw 2 while you do it.
Oh my god.
Slim Jim Tim just commented in all zucchinis with wet cum.
Oh.
Is what his comment was.
See, girls do that shit. They're just cum dumpsters, dude. That's all they are.
Oh
Cum
my
dumpster,
god.
damn.
That's what they are. They're cum dumpsters.
So disrespectful. That could be your daughter one day.
No, oh, fucking Ed. Oh my god, dude.
Gotcha, bitch.
That will never, ever.
You're never gonna know.
Yeah.
I'll know.
Yeah, you'll
My
never
daughter-
know.
Fuck you, Ed. My daughter has too much respect, and I'm in her everyday life. She'll never do that. Never.
All right. Speaking
Dude.
of
Inflation's coming.
I know.
Speaking of really interesting relationship stories, I have another one from you. Mark Bistry that just called in, he sent this to me this morning. I said, yep, that's going on the show today. So, here's the picture of this young man. It's not a great picture,
Wait.
but
Started
that's
by
the
a B?
picture. That's the picture from him in the emergency room that you can see in the background. I see you.
Dude, I would. There's something wrong with his lip.
Oh, there's definitely something wrong with his lip.
Dude, did he eat some nasty puss?
No, it's got to be a bee, man. That kind of swallowing's
that's
allergic reaction.
Remember, it's a relationship story. So here we go. Here's the story.
Wait. Let's try to guess. Give us some fun. All right. If it was sexual,
Just a relationship
allergic,
story. Doesn't mean it's sexual.
All right, fine. I give up. Never mind.
All right, I'll just tell the story. Here we go. Cody Miller, age 26, landed himself in the emergency room. This is from last month. When he arrived at the emergency room, his throat was closing up due to an unknown allergic reaction. His face blew up and was super swollen as well. It turns out while he was performing oral sex on his girlfriend...
sexual!
Hold on. Performing oral sex on his girlfriend, she farted. The fart's fecal matter contained bits of peanuts, setting off his peanut allergy.
Oh, that poor man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dead ass serious.
Oh, shit. That sucks.
Dude, that is fucking great.
That is one way to get out of fellatio.
That's why that man looks happy. He looks like a Who from Whoville.
Can you... Listen, do you understand the chances of that even happening and anybody ever believing that fucking story, bro? That is a story that you tell that to somebody and they're just like, you're fucking lying.
You understand, if he
And it's
tells that to somebody and they ever do, never have I ever, they're bringing that up every single time.
Correct. You have
Yeah, he loses. One
Everything,
finger goes up every
everything.
time.
you literally have to carry around the paperwork from the hospital and be like, here's the paperwork from the ER, dude.
Peanut. It'll just say peanut allergy though.
No, but you have to be like, if it was me, I'd be like, listen, nobody's ever going to believe the story. You have to put in there exactly what happened. So that bitch farted, and peanut shit like stuff came out.
It was like in the fart because if you fart, that's how you get pink eye. It's the same way you get pink eye.
I've never gotten pink eye.
I've had it once, like when I was like younger.
I know my sister gave everybody in her kindergarten class pink eye though. The one when she was a kid. So like literally, I thought it was strange because I'm like, why didn't I ever get pink? I have no fucking idea. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm immune. That's my belief. I'm gonna stick to it.
I'll fart in your pillow.
No,
But
you
how-
won't.
see-
Fucking bastard.
See, the funny thing
Fart
is,
right on your on case. Fart in your ons.
see, that's a story at the hospital
just
they'll
mean.
never forget. Like,
Well, I'm sure he didn't tell them at the hospital.
they had to figure it out.
Well, they probably knew it. He's probably I'm allergic to peanuts, and then that's how he probably's like, oh my god. And the girlfriend's probably like, oh my god, I ate peanuts, and then
And then had to tell them the story. Be
Yeah.
like, what? That would suck, bro, eating a girl out and she farted.
All right, do you like eating a girl out? One.
yeah,
You know what? It really...
It depends on the taste.
And you know what?
it actually can. No, it's right on the smell right off the rip.
Well,
Okay,
it has to be
fair
on the
too,
smell.
yeah, fair too.
Listen,
Yeah.
That's the
had-
first thing.
Well, first of all, you always have to do the finger test before you eat a girl out.
You-
Obviously. No, you know. Well, no, you
Right.
know what? yeah.
Which way is the wind blow, Philip?
You can look at a girl and tell if you would eat that girl out or not. Like seriously. And
I don't
honestly,
necessarily think that's
no,
true.
but
No,
there's
no.
more
If they
to
tell
it.
me they're gluten free, I'm like, oh, shit's gonna.
But no,
taste
there's more to it.
amazing.
Obviously, you're going to do the finger test also.
What's
you-
the finger test?
Yeah, please tell us, 'cause we were just
like
making
first of
jokes.
all, like you're going to eat a girl. Obviously, you're going to finger her first to make sure it's like smooth and shit inside. Like if you stick your finger in a girl and it's bumpy inside, you're not going to fucking eat her out.
What
What the
bumpy
fuck
pussies
are you talking
fingering?
about?
Like I'm just saying,
What pussy's fucking bumpy?
inside.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're against a girl that has ribs? Like a rib pussy sounds great.
What is he talking?
That's
Dude, listen,
extra
I'm just-
pleasurable. That's what that is.
No, I'm just
Dude,
telling.
he's fingering girls and a fucking duck comes up.
Yeah, he's talking about inner vagina acne problems right now.
I'm just telling you. And the smell.
What do you got? Canker sores in there, girl? What
Who
the fuck
knows?
is going on?
Who knows, bro?
It's like a fucking.
I'm just telling
Were
you.
there teeth in there?
I am just.
That's why he really died. He saw that movie where there was a girl with
Like
a
a
teeth
vagina that cuts, bites her.
Yeah.
ass off.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And the smell. And the smell.
Smell, I think, is number one
You know,
for me.
and shit.
You ever tell a girl to go take a shower?
You know. And
I have had a girl.
how wet she
Oddly,
could
like
get.
she got off work and she like washed her feet from like her work shoes. I've had that happen before.
You want some twisted tea?
Is that weird?
She took off her shoes and washed her feet.
She like washed her feet in the bathtub. Is that weird?
Well, there are some people that have.
'Cause I used to have work shoes that were like stunk.
Well,
from,
no,
like,
there's
work.
some. There's
I think he wants to go out.
there's women
Someone go
and men
outside?
out there.
He's fine.
They have that foot thing, and they actually have to take pills for it, and they have to like their feet can actually
Who's a happy
stink
dog?
all the time.
I don't know.
So you like to eat girls out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you like to eat them
Mark
out
Rosen.
like with their? Do you want them to sit on your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old 69.
No, like, do you want them to just like actually sit on your face and
All
ride
right.
your face?
Like which way? Depends on which. Like,
What?
do I want that?
I'm not talking 69. I'm just talking like sit on your face.
Like she's facing forward or
Like-
facing
like-
backwards?
like just like you just laying down. And
There's
she's
two
just-
different ways. One way you see like her butt. The other way you don't.
Either way,
I want it with that butt,
you want okay. So you like that?
like almost the 69 way.
Yeah, almost a 69 way.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Great way to get pink eye.
And then end up with a patch on your eye.
Ed,
And
Huh? I'm getting distracted by
and
the dog.
what? And if she squirts on your face?
I've never been with a squirter.
Damn, dude.
I don't want to. I don't want to clean
Yeah,
my.
it's just a mess.
Any other final thoughts on Peanut Guy?
Congratulations.
Say congratulations.
Lay down, Grizzly. Lay down. Down.
I think it's a great story
Come on.
because it's so unbelievable.
I find the best stories.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if he told people that they would be like, there's just no fucking way that's going to happen.
Slim Jim Tim said he needs another guest appearance soon.
Who's Slim Jim Tim again?
Timmy.
Timmy.
Tim and Hunter?
Yeah.
Like my nephews.
Right, Tim.
Did I tell you that story when I went to the Captain's game? I took Hunter and Slim Jim Tim and me and Aaron Dilbert went. And the one bartender, he was like, "Oh, it's so nice of you to bring your nephews in," talking about Hunter and Slim Jim Tim. It was fucking funny. How do you guys feel? I don't know if I have a picture here. I don't think so. I don't. How do you guys feel about like your have you ever had a weird hotel experience? Like staying in a hotel?
Wasn't weird.
It wasn't?
No.
Have you had a weird hotel experience ever?
Oh, wait a sec. When I was a kid, we did a cross-country trip. We drove, right? And we got into the hotel room, and mind you, this was actually one of Trump's hotels. And my mom saw the room, and she's like, "We're not staying here." And she immediately, because my mom worked at Cleveland Clinic, she's really health conscious about certain things. She looked where like you pull the sheets up and you look at the seams on the side of the mattress to see if there are bed bugs, and she found bed bugs.
Ugh.
Yeah, so she immediately, we laughed.
Yeah,
like
that's
that
gross.
was one of those where like my dad will bring it up once in a while when he's ranting about Trump and
Bed bugs will fuck a whole
family.
fucking. You'll bring them home with you too.
Oh, it was bad. And then I think that night we actually slept, or no, I fell asleep in the van, and then we wound up getting to another hotel. There's like an event going on in the city. Can't remember where we're staying at, and we wound up finding another place eventually, but we had to drive like another hour to finally find another place to stay.
Interesting. I've never had a weird experience at all.
I had one funny experience, and it involved Haley at 1:30 in the morning, and her friend and two guys. And
That's how the OnlyFans account starts.
and
Comes
that,
the cum dumpster talking.
and that was
Haley.
and then I had an officer knocking on the door at 1:30 in the morning. But other than that, that was the only experience I've ever had, and that was at Kalahari.
Oh, recently.
Oh, in Kalahari.
This story's recent.
Yeah, it was. It's been. Yeah, it was recent.
It was Christmas.
No, it wasn't. It was.
Didn't you take
spring break of last of.
Didn't you take her for Christmas break?
Yeah, but it was spring break of last year. It wasn't Christmas.
Okay, so it wasn't the Christmas one.
It wasn't the Christmas one. It was spring break. Oh, what a fucking nightmare, dude. Hey, what a joke.
So I have a weird hotel story. Weird hotel story, and this would scar me. Like if this happened to me.
She's cute.
So this is Natalassi to Cassisi, I guess her name
Can I
is.
see it?
Natalassi
Points.
to Cassisi. Natalassi to Cassisi.
Yeah, all right.
She's a model and content creator. She was visiting Tokyo, Japan, and stayed at the APA Hotel and Resort. After an eventful day out exploring and sightseeing, she came back to the hotel room to rest before she would go out to dinner. She noticed an odd smell in her hotel room that she didn't notice before she left.
Dead body.
She thought it might have been the new sheets or something in the trash can, which it wasn't. She looked under the bed and saw eyes looking right back at her.
Dead body.
A man was hiding under her bed.
What?
Living man was underneath her bed. The man ran out of her hotel room and was never found, though. So I'm guessing it was like a fanboy. It didn't say who he was because they never found him. I'm guessing it was like a fan that was trying to like get up close and personal, find her panties or something.
Or
I don't know.
Oh
What would you do if you came home and fucking was a random person under your fucking bed?
I'd grab my.
I would have a heart attack.
I have a stainless steel mechanical pencil, man. I'd fucking stab one of those eyes.
Yeah, but would you? At that moment, you don't really know what you would fucking do.
Oh, I would probably.
I know what I'd say. What the fuck you doing under my bed, man? Get the fuck out of here.
What if he had a gun? What if he was going to kill you? What if he was... Who knows?
I'm still going to say that. I want my last words to be very sarcastic.
Oh, you definitely jump up and say, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you're like... Yeah, it would put you in a weird trance or something.
As a guy, I would love to make my first citizen's arrest.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, they never caught this fucking dude?
He ran out of the room, never caught him. They said that in the hotel room that the fucking security cameras weren't very good
I was
either.
going to say, what about the security cameras?
She asked about that.
They didn't get any image of this guy?
Nope. Nothing.
Where was this
They
at?
said the security...
Japan.
Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo, Japan.
They said the security cameras weren't up to date and all kinds of shit.
And they couldn't get this guy?
Nope. Never found him.
I bet you she's fucking scared.
Oh, I would be fucking terrified.
I wonder...
Well, especially if like you're a figure.
Yeah,
like,
when you're a
following,
5,
like,
when you're a 5 in the U.S., you're a 10 in Japan. So,
And she's already pretty... That's her, right?
that's her.
Yeah,
she's
so
well-to-do.
so she's already good looking,
Yeah.
and yeah, that could, she probably wasn't. I wonder what she meant by smell.
Guy might have smelled bad.
Maybe he's homeless.
I wonder if he was like farting in the room or something.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you?
If it was anything like George's farts,
Fucking,
it was probably
he's underneath there
bad.
jerking off to her panties, and they start having a sweat, some BO body odor smell.
She smelled his nut. Like
Body odor, no, because he was sweating.
Yeah, that's just weird. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
how do you
sure.
smell them?
Maybe a cologne.
Cologne? I
Cologne,
didn't even
maybe.
think of
I
that.
don't know.
That's fucked up.
Farted.
Yes,
That's
it
fucked up.
is.
Because that girl, I guarantee you, for the rest of the trip, she could, fucked up her trip. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say
Yeah, I
to
don't
that.
know.
Because, if I walked into a hotel room
There was someone underneath her bed.
and there was somebody under my bed, I would instantly, you don't know how to react. But I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Because a lot of people...
What do you do?
Like, a lot of people would be like, I would do this and that. But you really don't fucking know until you're in that situation.
I almost punched my mom once because she scared me. Like, coming out from the corner, she's like, ah! And I was like, oh, you almost just got knocked out, Mom.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Not
I wonder what it's probably
Pam.
probably some short Chinese fucking dude. Like Chow from Hangover.
Japanese.
Fucking Chow underneath.
It was
underneath
Chow.
the bed
It was
with
Chow
his
from
little
Hangover.
penis.
It was Chow from Hangover. He's like, get that monkey away from my penis. That fucking sucks, dude. That's gotta suck. I can't believe they got no footage of like him getting into the room Nor anything like that. That girl's scarred, dude.
Funny as shit, though. And then, Chris, I know you wanted to talk about this last and final story of the night. I have the video and everything.
Yes!
But let me...
The raccoon!
The raccoon that's more popular than fucking anything last week.
Hey,
In Ohio!
Ohio sports aren't the greatest, but we do have a raccoon that's smoking pipe.
He's smoking pipe.
Crack pipe.
All right, let me give the quick rundown. So last but not least, this was caught on video this past week. A routine traffic stop turned interesting. Police officer looked inside the car and they found a raccoon with a meth pipe. After the police officers took the first pipe away, the raccoon then found a second one. Police officers found meth and cocaine inside the car. The driver of the car had an active warrant from a suspended driver's license. 55-year-old Victoria Vidal was ticketed with drug possession and 3 counts of drug paraphernalia. And I also have the video. And the cop is so funny in this because he's like laughing his ass off.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, for this load.
Which is a lot, because you know how hard it is to get a cop on duty to laugh?
Yeah.
It's next to impossible.
Here's the video. The raccoon's playing with their meth pipe.
All right.
Oh, there's no way. He's trying to smoke it.
All right.
There's no way.
Get ready for Meth Mac Raccoon. A traffic stop in Ohio for a suspended license took a wild turn after cops found a pet raccoon named Chewy with a meth pipe in his mouth. He's fine, but his owner got busted on possession charges. So, Greg, this brings a whole new definition.
We don't have to
to
watch
the
this whole
term
thing,
party
but-
member.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
They say the same thing we're talking about.
Right.
But the
Nice
the
fake
cops
eyelashes,
laugh.
lady.
Raccoon's playing with their meth pipe.
All right.
Like his laugh is fucking
Yeah, 'cause
great.
that was one of the things. They took one of the pipes out of the car, and then it grabbed another one.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Grab the
Like-
arm. Like he knew.
Yeah, because that raccoon been smoking meth.
And the raccoon was so nice. Like, you wouldn't catch me fucking sticking my hand in a car with a fucking raccoon trying
It
to
was
grab.
a pet. All right.
Dude,
Raccoon's still raccoon. And they fucking move fast, dude.
Yeah, they do.
I see these raccoon videos of people having them as a pet, and they like move fucking fast, dude. And they're like,
And that fucking
Fuck
car
that.
was fucking nasty as fuck.
yeah, there was shit everywhere.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah,
It was
well,
bad.
That's why they're glad they didn't have to search it themselves. The raccoon did all the work for
Brought
them.
it right to him, man.
Yeah.
It was like,
Kelly can have cocaine bear. We get fucking raccoon on crack.
Meth coon.
that raccoon was
We
like,
get
this
Chewy.
motherfucker's been treating me like shit. I'll turn all of his shit in right here. It's fucking bring
In
it
a
right to the
town
cop.
in Ohio.
Yeah, right in Ohio too. Springfield, where they were saying eating the dogs and
and
eating the
the
cats.
cats.
That's where it was from.
Yeah.
Did somebody make that into a song, or did you just
You
do
never heard the Trumps eating the
that?
dogs?
No,
and
I
eating
know.
the cats?
I have. It's funny.
Oh yeah, well, it's great. But that's
And
this is
actually-
the same town as
I
that.
don't know what that happened. People are eating the geese.
Eating the dogs and
Which
eating
honestly,
the cats.
I'm okay with people eating the geese. There's too many of those fucking bastards.
Can't eat the geese. They
No.
weren't eating the geese.
Yeah, they were. Actually, I looked up the full story. They were
Not
eating.
the geese. They're
They
eating
weren't
ducks.
No, there was ducks, geese. It was
Geese
just
is
wildlife.
illegal.
I think you misunderstand. They didn't care.
Goose. Not goose. Goose.
Geese.
Goose.
I'm okay if you're going to eat some Canada geese.
Canadian geese.
No, Canadian geese is actually not the correct term. It's Canada geese.
It's Canadian geese.
No, it's not.
I hate you.
You're wrong. Like usual.
Never wrong.
Yeah, right. Everybody's
Ever.
wrong all the time.
Ever.
Everybody's wrong once in a while.
Never.
I was wrong. No, I'm never wrong.
How'd your first marriage
He goes,
go?
I was wrong.
How'd your first marriage go?
Oh, Jesus.
That's
Here we go. Can you get off my microphone cord?
Sorry.
uh,
Everybody's wrong once in a while. To err is to human. To really fuck things up, you need a computer.
Is that it?
That's it, gentlemen. Unless
Yeah.
you got something else to
Well,
talk about.
we're not gonna end early. We're gonna talk
We're a
some
little
shit.
early. What do you guys want to talk about?
All right, we're gonna talk about this.
When's Haley starting her OnlyFans?
Jesus Christ, man.
Sorry.
First, I gotta get her on TikTok. Let's talk about.
Haley's gonna come up with her own fucking version of TikTok called Tit Talk.
Yeah, no. You guys better just stop.
Just stop it now.
Just stop
Just
it now.
stop.
That's my daughter, guys. Let's talk about this seat right here. Let's just talk about it right now.
Yeah, we're taking open auditions for any females
Yeah, we want
that
a
want to
female.
come on the show.
We want to fill this fourth seat with a female.
You must be a degenerate.
You must have,
But you can't smell. You must shower frequently.
and you can't have. All right, listen. We're looking for a fourth girl. I mean, a fourth person for the show, and we want
So
a female.
it would really be a sixth person for the show.
Well, it would be. What we're looking for a.
At this point, Marcus and Aaron are both guest stars.
Correct. They're guest stars, so we're looking for a female to sit here weekly, every week. You have to have a personality.
Yeah.
You must be able to joke, have fun.
And take ridicule while
Take ridicule.
dishing it out. If you can't take it and dish it out, it's not
Yeah,
right.
you have to be able to take it, like Ed said, and you could dish it right back to us. Talk about the stories.
So basically, we want a guy that has tits and a vagina from birth.
From birth, correct. So that's what we're looking for.
Good call there.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a female to join the show and has a personality that can dish it and
And you
take
don't
it.
have to sit next to Chris, but
You're going to have to because you sit there.
If anyone is interested in being
I
part of the
finally
show,
got my butt cheeks to like mold into this couch.
I know.
Like this couch is finally like, oh yeah, he's back.
He's back.
And
That,
I don't think I want to change
I
that.
wonder why Grizzly doesn't lay on his couch anymore.
Yeah, Grizzly's knocked out right now.
yeah, he is.
But yeah, if anyone is interested, we're looking for a female to be a part of the show. Do some
Weekly,
show.
every Monday
Starting-
at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
And if you are interested, message the Abraham Drinking Podcast page, and then we'll get a job interview, casting couch type deal in. I'm just kidding. No casting couch.
Clothes on.
But you know what? If you can't get, I mean, if she doesn't, I mean, you can actually even message one of us, and then we'll get you to George.
Correct.
You
And
know,
we'll
if
get
you
going.
don't get to the Abraham Drinking page, and you know Ed's Facebook or my Facebook, just message us, and we'll get you right to George.
Yep.
And then we'll get you on and see if you can handle it. But yeah, we want a female because it will be great to have a female on the show every Monday.
Yeah, we need
It
more
would be.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very simple sometimes. Us men are simpletons.
It'll be great. It would be fun, and I think that will be a good thing.
Yeah.
It will be
It'll be a good thing till it isn't.
until it isn't.
And then
It
we're
will be-
gonna be like, in hindsight, damn, we wish this bitch never joined us. So they'll all be like, ah, fuck, we got the wrong one. So be the right one.
So you could potentially, I believe you could be the 9th official member of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. That's not including the guest stars. So I think there's 9 total that will be ever like a full-time member.
Yeah.
You'd be the 9th.
How do we have 9 full-time when only 3 people show up?
Because there was Mark, there was Charlie, there
You're
was
talking
Tommy.
about people from the past.
All-time members. They would be the 9th ever
But what I'm saying, these are people from the past.
from the past. So
Yeah.
they would be the 9th ever, though, on
yeah.
as a main character on the show.
The main
We would
character.
love an illegal immigrant to be a part of the show.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't.
It would be,
There's there's a wall around my house.
there's a wall.
Not really.
It would be
There's a moat, almost.
it would be fun to have, especially to argue with her sometimes on stories about stuff. You know, just to.
I don't know if you want to sit next to Chris. His fingers will start creeping.
Oh yeah, he'll bring
Ah,
up he'll bring up the 4 Fs.
No, I ain't like that. No, I
He
ain't
said
like
I ain't like that.
that. I ain't like that.
Bullshit.
We got video.
All right,
Roll
gentlemen.
the tape.
We hit
No.
the end of the show. Final last words, skid marks.
Skid marks. What do you got?
Ed, what do you got for us?
Oh, I would say we're in the last moments of the year to start putting seeds in the ground to have a garden for the summer. So, if you want to save some money on groceries, get some plants in the ground, guys. Ain't nothing better than some fresh basil at the end of the year so you can make some pesto.
Make some what?
Pesto. the fuck is wrong with this guy? I would like to go into Ed's brain just one time and just be like, I don't. Who? If you had to pick a brain to go into on this show, who would you pick while we're on this?
I would pick Ed's because
I don't know. Aaron's fucked up.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
What? You know what? But
Aaron is so fucked up.
Aaron's brain is like he's
See, I'm a neurodivergent. He's pretty neurotypical, actually.
Oh man, I don't know whose brain I would pick, but it's Ed or Aaron. If I had to pick, I would have to go into Aaron's only because I've known him for so long. I would want to go back and think like the memories that he had of shit.
I pick Marcus.
Marcus?
Get some perspective.
Marcus is,
And then I can watch him not be able to swim in the military.
Marcus is a interesting guy, but I still, if it's one thing that I'm like curious.
Also, like some of the stories I've heard from Marcus about being in the military, I'm like, dude, if I could see that as like first person perspective, that'd be awesome.
Remember when we used to joke a little bit for like we joked about it for like 3 weeks? What was like in Ed's trunk? Like
Someone said
It's
we
golf
should,
clubs,
I
all right?
wonder-
It's golf clubs.
we used to think like he would like with the.
You know who would be awesome? Tree.
No.
We had 2 comments for Tree to be on the show weekly.
Is that the girl from?
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
okay.
the comedy.
I thought you
Dude,
meant to
I
go
think
in
she
their
would
brain.
be hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be a good one. But I don't know if she. I would have to
Yeah.
message her. That would be
Yeah.
funny. Jimmy Ward was one who said to have Tree on weekly. That'd be funny. Sorry, Ed, not a porn star model, OnlyFans chick.
God damn it. My dreams are squashed.
Chris, final last words, skid marks.
Final last skid marks for me is I'm on a mission to find a female for the show. That's my final last skid marks. I'm going to do it. And we're going to take this to like a whole different level with the female.
Okay, we're
And-
not
I
like
starting
it.
an OnlyFans.
No, we're not.
alright?
Oh, we're not going to start an OnlyFans.
We'll call it Only Abe's.
And maybe she can like us, and maybe she'll cook for us like once a week. Bring some shit.
Abraham
Why
Sexton.
don't you cook for us once a week? Why has to be a female that
Hey,
cooks?
she can bring us shit in the crock pot, bro, and feed us.
My
But until then, it's supposed to be kind of a beautiful week.
no, it's supposed to rain the rest of the week now.
Is it really?
Yep,
Yeah.
warm weather, but it's supposed to rain.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm leaving because soulmate number 608 is cooking me a demonical steak.
Damn it! I was hoping we
So-
were gonna get burgers tonight.
You know what? I told her,
Starving.
I'm going to eat a demonical steak. So I'm choosing that over a burger, bro.
My final last skid marks, as always, live and die with the Diva. That's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Catch us next week and throughout the week. Hasta la vista.